found something. Buenos Aires International Airport this morning. Now watch this.
Heralds.
Trail ends at the airport, but turns out that a top Providence operative owns a vineyard in the area. Don Yates, of infamous New York law firm Morgan, Yates & Cohn. And get this, it's hosting his retirement party today.
She's infiltrated them. She's sending a message. She needs my help.
Could have fooled me.
You don't know her.
Anyway, if you're going after her, you'll need to deal with the Herald. Her name's Tamara Vidal, former CIA asset and political firebrand. She's a master of surveillance and the Constant's most trusted aide. She'll have eyes everywhere. You won't get far as long as she's in the game.
Why are you telling me this? I thought you were out.
Yeah. Old habits, I guess. Anyway, I need to go. See you around, 47.
No, you won't.
Because you're not an idiot. Let's just humor him. Yates likes his little games. Don't be long.
You got my message.
You'd never get caught on camera. Not unless you want it to be seen. So what's the play?
You're not the only one who's been busy, 47. I'm this close to becoming the next Constant. I'll be able to dismantle Providence from the inside. Only one man stands in my way. Don Yates. That weasel was the partner's legal counsel for years. He's the top candidate. But remove him from the playing field.
It won't work. If Edward suspects...
I will convince him you acted alone. Retaliation for Gray. Trust me, I know what I'm doing.
The Herald, Tamara Vidal. She has eyes everywhere, and they're all fixed on you. The plan won't work unless we take her out.
She never leaves my side for long. Whatever your plan is, I'll help you if I can.
You're sure about this?
As sure as I'll ever be. Here, I got you an invitation, just like old times. Come find me when it's done. Good luck, 47.
Oh my gosh, be careful. The ground's super loose here. If we fall, we're going to seem like such idiots.
We won't fall. We just need to get the peak and we are good. And look at that gorgeous view. You know it will be worth it. Everyone's going to be beyond jealous.
Oh, you're so right. The colors alone and the lighting. Oh, could you ask for better lighting in a million years? It's like golden hour times 20.
Ready, Pam? 3, 2, 1, and...
For more than 2 decades, New York-based law...
Oh, cut!
Jeez, can you believe these people? I think the whole world is their playground.
Don't let them get to you, Pam. Let's just take it from the top.
Fine, you're right. For more than 2 decades, New York-based law firm Morgan, Yates & Cohn has been among the most successful and the most For more than 2 decades, New York-based law...
Hey,
For more than 2 decades,
Hey, asshole! What the hell is wrong with you? Go away!
For more than 2 decades...
Hey, asshole! What the hell is wrong with you? Go away!
Don't give him the satisfaction, Pam. He's clearly a jerk. Let's just go for a break.
Unbelievable.
Mr. Yates? It's Aaron, sir, from the firm. I came as quickly as I could.
Please leave the area.
Yes, sir, I have the files.
Hey.
Sorry it took so long, but I had to access our remote server to
Where
print
was it?
everything, and I couldn't get my VPN to... Right. Sorry, sir. I'll be right inside.
Seal your face. Yes. Getting gear. Move it. Can anyone see him? God damn it.
Central. Someone's knocking
Don't make this any
cold.
worse. Come on out.
Costume or something.
What the hell's happening?
I would strongly advise you to leave the area. Come in. We got a killer on the loose.
We're not sure. It's some kind of disguise.
Gotta find the punk. Clear?
Please, you need to leave now. Man, for your own sake. Nothing. If anyone here, give yourself up or get ready to face the music.
Mira, vamos. We need to go now. Quickly. Nothing here. Quickly, we got a big problem.
Yep. Oh, hey, man, yeah, I'm here now.
Shit's going down. Stay out the way.
All right, coming back, guys.
Trespasser. Pacify the bastard.
Let's just take it from the top.
Fine, you're right. For more than 2 decades, New York-based law...
Hey,
Mr. Yates? It's Aaron, sir, from the firm. I came as quickly as I could. Yes, sir, I have the files. Sorry it took so long, but I had to access our remote server to print everything, and I couldn't get my VPN to... Right. Sorry, sir. I'll be right inside.
The firm quickly amassed an impressive client list, counting such corporate behemoths as Top Investment Bank, Milton Fitzpatrick, and Van Orton's background. A reputation for tactics, no doubt originating with notorious affluent defense of murder socialite Chelsea Whitman, has long stuck to their name. But despite the persistent outbreaks of aggressors, the firm has enjoyed a seemingly never-ending streak of successes and legal triumphs. This, however, may be changing. Just a few months ago, senior partner Ken Morgan passed away unexpectedly at the Hitman Hotel in Bangkok. And now, another of the founding partners, John Arthur Tate, in front of whose artist...
Imported guard.
If you want to come through, I'm gonna need to pat you down.
I was sure it was right.
Oh? You heard that? Ghost?
Of course. This is difficult for immediate though. I know.
You sure you don't got something on you? Nothing gets past me, you better tell me. Okay, man. Vamos.
You ever been into dancing? You know, the Polish stuff, tango and all that.
I keep meaning to learn, but
Aaron Ford Jr. Don Yates is expecting me.
okay. Right this way, Mr. Ford.
But they're nobody. Nobody? I mean, compared to some of the other power players at the party. A former lobbyist, a political advisor, why would Mr. Yates waste his time on a bunch of low-level bureaucrats? Even if they all wear the same weird...
You look like a lawyer, all right. You got that killer instinct.
It's a gift.
You can set up your shop in here. Mr. Yates will be right with you.
Oh, and who might you be? I don't know you. Hey! You!
Nice day.
Compa, you drove something? You can set up your shop in here. Mr. Yates will be right with you. Huh?
Okay, let's hear it. What? You didn't even unpack yet? Christ, join the game, Aaron. I'll be back.
What do you see? Revolution, fire, and... You sure?
bloody trail of carnage and destruction, ending with the partners themselves and Arthur Edwards, our superior. Yeah, that should get their blood flowing.
Mr. Yates, I have your files right here.
About time. You can set up shop in the ground floor guest room. I'll be right with you.
Looking
All right.
good, looking
You're on
good.
the clock, Aaron. Dazzle me. What do we got on Burnwood?
She's an orphan. Parents killed by one of our clients, Blue Seed Pharmaceuticals. The experience taught her to seek justice outside the system. Would you like me to go through her records? They're quite extensive.
Well, somebody did their homework. No, just her involvement in the 1% killings. Starting with our clients. Details, please. The gorier, the better.
Well, here's one that might interest you. Janus, a retired KGB spy master, is eliminated in his adopted hometown of Whittleton Creek, Vermont, along with his bodyguard, a former Secret Service agent. The methods in question are quite ingenious. Just take a look here. Sapienza, Italy. Ether Corp.
Hey, yo, there's no need to flex. You ain't gotta impress me. All right, all good. Go on.
It's a nice gesture, but a bit hubristic, wouldn't you say? He's not even been appointed.
Caution and modesty has never been Don Yates' style.
Did you see the wine list?
I'm more of a beer man myself, but if Yates wants to bring the Heralds closer together and play the modern boss, I don't actually mind. Edwards always was a bit aloof.
Plus, he has good reason to be confident.
Tell me you didn't, Pablo. Tell me you didn't forget the asado torch. Okay. I didn't forget the asado torch, Miguel. But you did, though. Didn't you? You, Pablo. Did you send me? Why do you have to be such a baby all the time? Mr. Yates says I'm waiting. What are we supposed to tell him? That dinner is late because the Yosa brothers forgot the torch for the damn asado pit? It's just a little torch. I'm sure someone's gonna like Miguel. It's what they do. Look, I'm not gonna expect you. Just find another torch. Don't care how. Or with a laughing stock. Yeah, sure, okay. Why Mother prefers him, I will never understand.
I tell you, whoever thought they were doing the world a favor by bumping off Rico Delgado and his fixer, Andrea Martinez, needs a crash course in history.
I'd think one less drug lord would be a good thing.
Not if they're the lesser.
I take it Edwards told you to chaperone me. Any idea why?
You know why. Trust
How are
is
you today,
earned.
sir?
Until Edwards is satisfied you're not sailing under a false flag, I will be his eyes and ears.
I meant why you.
I suppose I'm more perceptive than most.
You're also very loyal. My guess is Edward's decision to make me a herald is not too popular with the other heralds.
We were at war about 5 minutes ago. Some people are funny like that.
But not you.
I admire the craft, the audacity. Everyone said Providence was untouchable and along you came. Way I see it, you did us a service.
That's cold. I like you more already.
Touché.
I'm saying, no other law firm has this kind
Hola,
of
señor.
Are those the crystal red wine glasses? Over there.
I need to search you if you want to pass.
It was a short stint, but they made their mark. The art
CEO of Kronstadt. I dare say congratulations are in order.
Hola, guapo. Looking good, huh?
That is Corvo Black?
Don't stare. He's busted heads for less. That man's a beast.
Oh, I know the stories. Started out in narcotics, got fired for misconduct, not to mention headbutting an internal affairs officer. He turned PI and eventually wound up on the payroll of Morgan, Yates & Co.
Corvo, got a message from the boss. Duty calls.
Let me guess, the Burnwood woman.
That's right. Yates has arranged for the chief winemaker to take Burnwood and Tamara Vidal on a grand tour of the estate. Wants you to tag along.
And not for my sparkling personality. This Burnwood woman sure has his panties in a twist. Wonder what the deal is.
Yates' business is his business. Just get yourself ready and sign into the visitor center. Oh, have a drink on my behalf.
I don't drink. Makes me
A
sick.
private tour of the estate. Diana, Vidal, and this fixer, Corvo Black. Black is a threat, but also an opportunity. Yates's own machinations are inconsequential. Joining the tour will give access to Vidal.
It's mental.
Nothing quite spoils the party like a guest
Couple of old lunch ion. Ingram, something Dutch sounding. I bet she calls it Dolly.
That's gonna help!
How do you think? She and her friends killed Yamazaki. Cassidy, probably Bronson. How does she fit to be a herald? But on the other hand, people defect all the time, and she's most certainly qualified.
True. The Constant knows what he's doing. Doesn't mean we have to like him.
You gotta be kidding!
Okay.
Over there!
How do you think? She and her friends killed Yamazaki. Cassidy, probably Bronson. How is she fit to be a herald? But on the other hand, people defect all the time, and she's most certainly qualified.
True. The Constant knows what he's doing.
Jesus Christ! I see him right there.
Oh, shoot!
Hey, Patero, let me see your head.
Hey!
Are you an idiota, man? Hey, you! Stop! Don't throw that at
Put
me.
a hole in you! What the hell? What the hell? Ah!
How do you think? She and her friends killed Yamazaki. Cassidy, probably Bronson. How is she fit to be a herald? But on the other hand, people defect all the time, and she's most certainly qualified.
True. The Constant knows what he's doing. Doesn't mean we have to like it.
Wait, I'm about to puke. Help me, please! Someone help me!
Hey, you should be doing your job.
How do you think? She and her friends killed Yamazaki. Cassidy, probably Bronson. How is she fit to be a herald? But on the other hand, people defect all the time, and she's most certainly qualified.
True. The Constant knows what he's doing. Doesn't mean we have to like it.
Get away from here!
Hmm? What was that noise?
Hello? It's just... Jesus! Hey, who is throwing stuff around here? Come on! Christ's sakes! I'm sorry. I really need to use the toilet. Oh my god. I feel so sick! Whoa!
Bro, get out of my way.
Hello there, and welcome to the Yates Winery. How may I help?
Corvo Black. I'm on the tour.
Right, Mr. Black. Welcome. Miss Burnwood and Miss Vidal will meet you down by the wine fields. I trust you know the way?
I can find my way around.
Enjoy the tour.
You asked me. The Constant must have lost his mind. Burnwood was in league with Grey. She's responsible for killing how many of our people? How could she be a herald?
Maybe Vidal will trip her down the stairs. Those heels are an accident waiting to happen.
Don't hold your breath. Vidal is a true believer, fiercely loyal to the Constant. Must be why he chose her to show Burnwood the ropes. Figured the rest of us wouldn't forgive and forget so easily. Sneaky bastard.
The man didn't get to where he is by accident.
Over here!
You two must be Burnwood and Vidal.
And you must be Yates's garbage man.
How you doing?
Sorry, but I didn't catch your name.
This is Corvo Black, Tamara. He's a ICA regular.
I only work with the best.
Well, we're all here, it seems. Except for our guide, the chief winemaker. Looks like we're stuck here until someone fetches him. Mr. Black, I'm looking in your direction.
Hold on. I'll track him down.
Attaboy.
Yo.
Do try and bring him back in one piece. Counterintuitive as that may be.
That was a bit rude.
Johannesburg call.
Yes, yes it was.
You think
Senor Vargas?
What? What is it now? What?
You have some guests waiting. Senor Yates wanted you to give them the grand tour. Remember?
As if I don't have more important things to do than babysit Yates' socialite friends. It's only harvest season.
Better do what he says, Patron. Big shot New York lawyer.
What?
Who are you? You're not allowed here. You have to leave now.
Oh boy. You're in a world of trouble?
Senor! Senor! There's something you need to take a look at, please.
Dígame, ¿qué pasa?
I just saw this guy going into this place. He's not allowed to.
Run along now. I look into it.
Yeah, I thought I saw him, but everything seems to be clear.
Better do what he says, Patron. Big shot New York lawyer like that.
Well, I'm not going anywhere until I have decided if the crop is right or not. Bring me the 3 Malbec grapes to taste, Ramon. If Yates doesn't like how I prioritize, he can weigh me down with concrete and toss me off a bridge. How's that?
3 grapes, was it? I'll get my picking knife.
I left it right here.
Who takes another man's ticket? It's gonna be one of those days, isn't it?
Remember now? 8:30, I think. If the flight is 8:30 on Friday, I will have to wake up like... Well...
So deceptively simple. The partners created a power cabal bound together by secrets and back scratching. All the Constant did was make it real.
Hey there.
Somebody help a brother out here. Phone right now. I know we need. Oh, that's weird. I need help.
Hey, figure out what that was.
Copy that. I should just go work and tell them I'm not gonna go. Uy, pero me mataría la mujer. Pero yo no voy a trabajar. No, I'm gonna have to go to work. Jesus, what am I gonna do? Marina!
You hear Diago's planning to go to Spain? So much for lucky number 43. There's the area. We have to find this motherfucker. ¿Entiende? Sí, can do.
No way. I don't need this right now.
My neck feels all prickly. Mr. Vargas, I have the 3 grapes you requested.
Yes, good. Bring him here. Now, let's see.
¿Cómo estás, chico?
A lovely inky black color. Good size, large and firm. Seeds brown. Excellent. And finally, taste. Sweet, flavorful, robust tannins. Some floral notes. Marvelous.
No, I had it.
Why,
here when-
I say these grapes are ripe for harvest. Inform the workers, will you, Ramon? I have a third to contact.
Will do.
I bet they're talking about us up there.
Ah, my fellow wine lovers. Hello.
¿Cómo estás?
Welcome to Viñeda Yates. I do apologize for the delay, but the Malbec grape is a demanding mistress. So, I am Gabriel Vargas, Chief Winemaker, and I will be your tour guide. Any questions before we start?
Yes, but you're not going to like them.
We're good. Lead the way, Senor Vargas.
Wonderful. Follow me. These are busy times. In fact, we're just about to harvest this year's crop. Great expectations. So, how do you like Argentina?
Like everywhere else, full of Americans.
First stop on the tour is the production floor, where our prize-winning Malbec grapes are processed. We insist on steaming every grape by hand, which means that during harvest season, the grapes do tend to pile up. Luckily, we have plenty of storage space. Our equipment is state-of-the-art, including an industrial-sized freezer unit, and last but not least, our trusty grape crusher.
Interesting. Wouldn't you say, Mr. Black?
Follow me, please.
This is barely even a game. I'd rather just sit in complete silence all day.
Are you a wine man, Black? Somehow you don't seem the type.
Oh, I believe Mr. Black here is something of a jack of all trades. Isn't that so?
I dabble.
I see. I just thought Yates might be sending a message. My mistake.
So, have any of you been to a vineyard before?
Only on business.
Next on our tour is the fermentation atrium, where the wine goes through its primary stage of fermentation. In these big open tanks, yeast converts the sugars in the wine to alcohol.
Ha! You a hood? Don't pollute.
Next on our tour is the fermentation atrium, where the wine goes through its primary stage of fermentation. In these big open tanks, yeast converts the sugars in the wine to alcohol in a process that lasts between 5 and 15 days. This is also where we squeeze the must into a fine juice using our grape presser before the longer secondary stage of fermentation.
Fascinating.
Now, before we move on, do any of you have questions?
How about you, Mr. Black? You look like you have some...
I have a question. It's... perhaps we can take a closer look.
Certainly. Lead the way.
What can you tell me about this grape crusher?
Well, as the name implies, it crushes the steamed grapes into a thick pulp or must by a powerful rotating cylinder. She is one of the most important appliances in our production pipeline.
Have you had any workplace accidents?
What? Fall into the vat and get crushed to a pulp? You'd have to be a bona fide idiot. Waste of space, if you ask me.
Yes, well, fortunately, we have had none of that. So if there's no further questions... Huh?
Huh?
Ah, yes. I just love to clean up other people's mess. And on.
Colmillo.
Mandíbula. Cara.
Jesus Christ. We need to get the radio.
Hey, yo, partner.
So deceptively simple.
The partners created a power bound.
looking good today, sir.
No, they were discreet about it. I caught a glimpse of a body bag, but nothing more. It was only when someone realized me.
Not just a puddle either. We're talking knee deep. The whole place looked like a horror flick. Of course, Yates came down and pulled them.
Fine. We'll improvise.
Damn.
I believe.
Hey, how are you?
From the classes here. Maybe.
Excuse me?
Well, that was a little bit rude.
Yeah, hey, friend. This area is off limits. Hey, you! This is a rescate one.
Oh, I don't want to see them. They were assassinated like Thomas Cross and all the others.
Well, the twins were warriors. Assassination goes with the territory.
What?
Close call, though. I was third in the line of succession, after Robert and Sierra Knox.
Evening, senor. Would you care for an aperitif? I thought Emilia you were probably working. Was down for that?
Security here. Gotta make sure for all.
Hey there! Whoa, sorry.
I get it.
thought you were someone else.
Kind of quiet.
Yeah, same. We just have to get the right framing, though, and snap it, and then I can liquefy our jawlines a bit so we're snatched, and then we can go. Right.
Bienvenidos to Viñeda Yates, senor. May I see your invitation, please? Gracias, senor. Enjoy the party.
Sup?
The Constant works in mysterious ways. I just don't get his fascination with this Burnwood woman.
I'll look into it. No, we're not paying for the record.
Wow.
I'm really starting to get hungry.
Right.
You look well, sir.
I got all I need.
Excelente. So let's continue to the barrel room, if you'll follow me.
Are you enjoying yourself, Mr. Black?
Oh, it's all very inspiring.
Winemaking is a grand pursuit. Sure. Everyone talks about craft beer these days. You can make a decent IPA in your pantry. It is pedestrian. No, this, my friends, this is true grandeur. Hola. And so we arrived to our final stop, the barrel room. This is where we store the wine during the secondary stage of fermentation. The area behind the glass is where we keep our most precious bottles, including a 1945 Grand Paladin, the most expensive wine in existence. The access doors, which are made from ballistic glass, can only be unlocked from the security room high above our heads.
Remarkable.
And now we will conclude our tour with a complimentary wine tasting. Por favor.
You know we wouldn't have to play this stupid game if you assholes would agree on the audio to listen.
What can you tell me about this freezer?
This is an industrial cold storage unit where we keep our excess grape stock to prevent decay. It easily reaches temperatures of -10 degrees Celsius. Trust me, you don't want to stay in here for long.
No kidding. Hey, there's no doorknob on the inside. Seems like a pretty glaring safety omission, if you ask me.
Probably soundproof, too.
And good luck getting a phone signal.
Such imaginations you have. But there really is no need to worry. Why? We haven't had an accident since Mrs. Yates' dog was run over by a grape picker. Anything else you wish to know? There is really no trouble. Hey.
Bueno.
Ah, por favor. I can't do this anymore. My 5-year-old cousin comes up with better games than this.
What can you tell me about this grape crusher?
Well, as the name implies, it crushes the steamed grapes into a thick pulp or must by a powerful rotating cylinder. She is one of the most important appliances in our production pipeline.
Have you had any workplace accidents?
What? Fall into the vat and get crushed to a pulp? You'd have to be a bona fide idiot. Waste of space, if you ask me.
Yes, well, fortunately, we have had none of that. So if there's no further questions, no way. Esta mierda keeps happening to me. Off. Finally.
This is barely even a game. I'd rather just sit in complete silence all day.
Temperature and humidity in the barrel room is all controlled by the ventilation system. State-of-the-art equipment. Highly sensitive.
Sweet. How do you operate it? I'm a bit of a grease monkey in my spare time.
Not my area, friend. The control terminal is up in the security room if you want to take a look. Just look. One the guard. Not vacant for a week. And this is it.
I'm wicked smart, and yet I find myself...
PTSD, huh? You buy it?
It's not unreasonable.
I don't know. How am I gonna...
Looking good, man. Looking good.
By the militia and held hostage for weeks. He was forced at gunpoint to disclose the existence of Providence in a public broadcast. And those animals would probably have executed him like they did Thomas Cross.
One of the most gifted surveillance specialists ever to graduate from Kent. Ran one of our interrogation black sites for a while, and I tell you, those prisoners called it like daughters.
47?
It's done. Now what?
Now, we strike at the heart.
Edwards. You know how to find him, don't you?
Why, Edwards finds you, 47. He is untraceable, and he never lets you forget it. He is cocky, and that will be his downfall.
What's the plan?
Too many eyes. Meet me at the Olive Grove at sunset. One last tango, 47. How did you know?
Your deal. That kind of power always comes with a price. What's yours?
I think you know. I am sorry. This is a necessary evil.
What have you done?
Ether brand neurotoxin. Transfers by touch. See, Edwards learns by his mistakes, 47. And as you've clearly demonstrated, brute force is futile. It had to be me. It was the only way.
To get this close.
My family. I know what you did. After all these years, I finally know.
I am sorry.
You didn't have a choice. I did. Providence used you, but I'm no better. All I saw was a blank slate, a weapon to wield. I told myself it was what you needed, but people aren't meant to be controlled. This is a kindness. Goodbye, Agent.